Vanity of vanities, says Qoheleth. Vanity of vanities. Everything is vanity. What profit does anyone gain from all his labor, at which he toils under the sun? One generation passes away, and another generation succeeds it, but the earth stands firm forever. The sun rises, and the sun sets. Then it returns to the place where it rises. The wind blows southward, and then veers to the north, constantly turning as it repeats its course. All the rivers go to the sea, and yet the sea never overflows, for the rivers continue to return to their place of origin. All things are wearisome and very difficult to express. The eyes are not satisfied with seeing, and the ears do not have their fill of hearing. What has been will be so again, and what has been done will be done again. There is nothing new under the sun. What is perceived to be new has already existed in the ages before us. Those people who died in ages past are no longer remembered, and the people yet to be born will not be remembered by those who come after them. When I, Qoheleth, ruled as king over Israel and Jerusalem, I applied the wisdom I possessed to study and explore everything that is done under the sun, a thankless task that God has given to men to keep us occupied. I have seen everything that has been done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and a chase after the wind. What is crooked cannot be made straight, and what is lacking cannot be counted. I thought to myself, I have acquired great wisdom, far surpassing all those who preceded me in Jerusalem. My mind has mastered every facet of wisdom and knowledge. However, as I applied my mind to gain a complete understanding of wisdom and knowledge, madness and folly, I came to realize that this too is a chase after the wind. For much wisdom can result in much sorrow, and those who increase their knowledge also increase their grief. What does it mean that everything is vanity? If the only things we're interested in are things of this world, which will ultimately pass away, then truly we are all just chasing the wind. This was understood by Qoheleth thousands of years ago, which is poignant because it shows that we have always struggled to find lasting happiness and fulfillment, regardless of the times. We as human beings find ourselves caught in this never-ending pursuit to satisfy the emptiness within our hearts and souls, constantly trying to fill a void that seems to have no end. This struggle illustrates the fact that we as finite beings have this intrinsic longing for something infinite, something that will last forever. In spite of all the advancements we've made as a society, having access to an overabundance of information, pleasure, entertainment, having instant gratification at our fingertips at all times, we find ourselves more depressed, more empty, more disconnected, confused, and more unfulfilled than ever. The eyes are not satisfied with seeing, and the ears do not have their fill of hearing. The more we have or do, the more we realize that it's just never enough. What has been, that will be. What has been done, that will be done. Nothing is new under the sun. After all this time, our core issues as humans really haven't changed much. We're still always searching for the next big thing in our lives, thinking it'll finally make us happy or complete us. But often it just leaves us wanting more and chasing for the next thing. This repetitive loop we face, which some call the hedonic treadmill, can be resolved by continuing to fill our lives with more possessions or having more new novel experiences. From the Christian viewpoint, this seemingly endless loop is addressed by turning towards God. St. Augustine poignantly expressed this when he said, "You have made us for yourself, O Lord, and our heart is restless until it rests in you. This profound statement is the essence of our spiritual journey. It reflects the understanding that our hearts, forever seeking fulfillment and peace, will always feel incomplete until we find rest in the presence of God. It's about recognizing that our true home and ultimate satisfaction can only be found in Him. This realization helps us to shift our focus from the temporary things in life to the eternal. So we're not just completely focusing on the passing things of this world, but ultimately to seek God and His kingdom, which is forever.